everyone. Today I want to show you two things. The first thing is my cat. I got a cat in January. He is a British short hair and his name is Logan. Say hi. He's very naughty, so we'll put him down for now. The second thing that I want to show you is your writing assignment. Today we want to talk about asking for advice. In your grammar worksheets, you have learned how to use imperatives, the modal should, and you have learned how to ask for advice using your vocabulary words. Some things that we need to do in our writing. We need to look at an example. So on page 105 in your book, there is an example of an email. Your writing is going to be in an email format. You're going to include all the things that we have done before in an email format. You're going to have your greeting, your opening, body, ending, conclusion, things like that. Alright, and don't forget the email address at the top. The sender, the recipient, and the subject title. Here's an example. This is from page 105 of your book. It looks like this. So you have your email addresses, and don't forget you need to have a greeting. Dear so-and-so, right? I'll show you who you're sending an email to later. Your opening, your body, everything that you're talking about should be in paragraph form, and then the ending, thank them or ask them questions at the end, and make sure you have your closing. Alright, it's going to be a formal closing, and then don't forget to write your name also. That's an example in your book, page 105. So here's what you need to do. You are Chris Wong, okay? That's your name now, Chris Wong, and you want to write an email to the social worker. In our school, TSWGSS, our social workers' names are Kenneth and Kitty, right? We're going to pretend that we're writing to a social worker like they are, but her name is Miss Young, and you're going to tell her about 3 problems, and you're going to ask for her advice. You are asking her to help you solve your problems. Okay, this is my example for you. I would first write the email address of the recipient who I'm writing to. You can make this up yourself. Then write your own address from who? From you, who is Chris Wong. Make up a email address, and then the subject. Whatever subject you write is up to you. I don't really care what you write as long as it's relevant, it's related, okay, to your email. Make sure your paper is in an email format. Must have your email addresses, the subject, the greeting, the body, the closing, all of those things. You need to write 3 problems and ask for advice. Now give lots of details. It's hard for somebody to help you if you don't tell them what is going on, alright? Give them lots of details. Right, your email must be 160 words. No problem for you because a lot of you write a lot more than 160 words, alright? Email address doesn't count, so don't count the email address as part of your word count. This email is going to be a formal email. So don't say, hey guys, what's up? That is not formal. We need to remember that we are writing to the social workers, like writing to a teacher or a principal, right? You need to be proper in a formal tone. Now, organize your paper, your ideas, your thoughts. Organize them with words like this. First, second, also finally, in addition, words like this to help me read it easily. And then in Unit 8, there are lots of vocabulary words that you can use to talk about your problems. For example, teenage problems, mood swings, pimples, weight gain, obesity, things like that. Talk about those. It doesn't have to be a real problem. It could just be any problem that you can think of. Talk about it, ask for advice, okay? So see the writing support handout that I will give to you later for some useful vocabulary and expressions that you writing. Okay? This is how you can begin. Just a suggestion for you. You can begin with, Dear Miss Young, I'm 13 years old. Or you can say, I'm a S1 student. I'm experiencing some problems and I hope you can give me some advice. My first problem is blah blah blah. Okay? You just write your own problem. Remember, there's going to be 3 problems. So, I need you to finish this writing on the 3rd of April. That's a Friday. Try to finish it as soon as possible. You can email it to me. I'll give you your email address later in the handout. But 3rd of April, try to finish it before 3rd of April. And if you have any questions, you can ask me on WhatsApp. Alright, before you write, you need to start thinking about what you want to write first. These are my suggestions. First, think about what your problems are. What are my problems? Choose 3, alright? Remember, they don't have to be real problems. Here's one, bullying. You can talk about bullying. People are bullying me in school. Or you can talk about pimples on your face. You can talk about your strict parents. They say no to everything that you do. Think about what problems you want to talk about. Then the second part is to think about how you feel about your problems. Again, these words from your vocabulary words in Unit 8. You feel upset, depressed, anxious, stressed, worried, whatever, okay? And then the third one, think about how these problems affect your life. How does it change you? How does it change your life affect? So you can say, my classmates always tease me or laugh at me. This could be part of bullying. You can say, my classmates call me names like so and so, okay? Could be bad names. Don't tell me 2 horrible names. I don't want to read those. And then you can say something about your own feelings. I don't have any confidence. Right, when they always say you're fat or ugly or stupid, you lack confidence. So tell me how that affects your life using the vocabulary words in Unit 8. And that's all I have for you today. Bye!